We are waiting. We are waiting. All fingers crossed. We are waiting for you guys. We are waiting for another new lawyer. New son. We are waiting. Because very soon, Shitu will retire. He won't be a good lawyer again. He won't be a sound lawyer again. It won't. No, Shitu is not. Won't be qualified for this job again. We are waiting for another lawyer. Okonu. We are waiting, oh my dears. That is where you will spend all your entire savings on. Some people go they lean, some people go they fat. For all the ogbons that are in Baba side, kudos to you guys. So I hail you for your ogbon, for your ripipe, for knowing how to extract them, collecting money from them. Abi, since they are not ready to wise up. Now, make maga no get sense. Make receiver for they see something they chop. Una well done. The likes of Papariano, the likes of Crunch Queen, the likes of Guretsi, the likes of Buki Jesse. Una well done, una do. Go for me, go soon fool. They are looking for money to bail Arifa. Money never complete. Since a week now when I don't open this GoFundMe, money to bail Arifa never complete. It never complete. Thieves. The money never complete. It still remains small. The lawyer money self never still complete. It still remains small. Emma dáwó kú ni. Tí gbogbo yín fi máa yọ dànù bí ọmọ wọ̀. Tí gbogbo yín fi máa yọ dànù bí ọmọ wọ̀. Because I know as time goes on, yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mọ̀ rẹ̀ já yín. Ẹlòmíì ò ní lówó lákàntì tí ó dra mọ́. Yóò wò pé wò. Ever since we have started this justice for Mohbad, have you ever heard Wunmi team say, oh yeah, we want to go and rent almighty sand for Wunmi, oh yeah, contribute money. You won't hear that. Now where lie they when they lie and they contribute money, that one no dey here. As I dey talk here like this, I still they receive giveaway for year. You e good make person register for good cause, so you go chop better. The kind better when I dey chop, the kind modro wey dey here. Na straw I carry come. Na straw. My dear, una well done. Sister Abefe, mi ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ na bikin ride on. My honorable auntie, we miss you. She there? I think she's not there. We are waiting, oh. We are patiently waiting for what she too will do. We fold our hands. We fold our hands. We are patiently waiting for what she too will do. Arifa is there. Today is Tuesday, Abi. To make it 10 days. Abi Shojoke wa colony. Abi 9 days. He has been there. Why is Shitu not bailing him? Because Shitu is not as fool as you people. Shitu is not a fool as you. Even if you are not using Shitu for his case, Shebi Arifa get lawyer. Why the lawyer no dey bail am? Because the lawyer don't say Arifa don't step past in boundaries. He don't bite more than waiting if he chill.
Abefe má bínú jàre, mo wà lórí call nǹkan.
Okay, ma. Good morning, ma.
Ẹ̀lẹ́ gbogbo lé káàárọ̀. Abefe nìkan ni èèyàn mi lórí platform yìí. Gbogbo àwọn tó kù. Mo sorry gan, including host yín. Mo
Thank
sorry.
you, Gifta.
Mo are very, very sorry, including your hosts.
Hey,
Including
yeah.
your host. Host is sọnù tẹ́ni lórí. Abefe kí ló dé tí mi ṣe follow ẹ? Profile wo leléyìí tí mò ń lò yìí? Ṣé profile
This is
mi
my
ló gbé
second
wọlé?
account. This is my second account. Second account mi nìyẹn. Ajá tèmi ní kejì.
Oh, okay. Mo ti follow ẹ báyìí.
Yeah.
Leo.
Thank you,
Ọ̀rọ̀
Gifters.
Táyọ̀ fẹ́ sọ yẹn ni mo fẹ́ sáré add a little bit to it pé mo ń gbọ́ bọ̀ mo tún wá wà lórí call, so I've just been in and out of it. But I think Abefe was mainly only multiple account, I know, right? I think Abefe was talking about, all of the things that they've done, the credibility, Sherry. àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ lórí social media yìí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn people take it seriously. Ṣẹ̀rí káwọn èèyàn tó máa take àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn seriously is based on the credibility of the person tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni tó bọ́tà tó ń fún yín ní gbogbo analysis tó ń fún yín yẹn, ṣẹ́ni yẹn ní credibility kankan? Who are they? Kí ni antecedents wọn? Ṣọ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín at any point tẹ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n ti sọ nǹkan kan fún yín rí tó ẹ pé Anike Herbs Ade Jare, I'm good, how are you? Ṣé wọ́n ti sọ nǹkan kan fún yín tẹ́ rí tẹ́ wá rí pé kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ máa wo ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Arífá for instance. Ṣebí all this while they were talking about it, I'm feeling like King Kong. The stupid and the numbskulls, tó wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn, they were all feeling like, yes, somebody's bringing an information that is vital to them. Yes, we're going to get justice. Yes, we're going to this. Yes, we're going to that. Now look at it. One, he who must come to equity must come with clean hands. Arifa should not find himself in a situation where he will be begging, especially for somebody to da nko ojo eye síwájú. Arifa should not, good morning, Idileke. Arifa should not be found in the position that he is now. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ ló máa mú mi question ìyàwó tó fẹ́ irú Arifa yẹn. The wife, the person that actually agreed to marry a man who comes on social media to to show to the world how much disrespect he has for women. Because I feel like even all the men who are talking Lori or Justice for Mohbad, all the men who have an opinion that is against Wunmi as a person, it's okay to express your opinion, it's okay to voice your opinion, but then because you have a woman at home, because you respect your mother, you respect the fact that women, the 9 months that women have to go through. Good morning, Sister Yeti. The 9 months that every woman, most women have had to carry a baby, you respect that. You respect the struggle and the hustle of a woman. And you respect the struggle and the hustle of the woman that raised you. You will not come on social media to say despicable things to a woman who you have no affiliation with, a woman who hasn't wronged you in any way, a woman that you may never ever see in your entire life, a woman that knows nothing of your existence, a woman that has not wronged you, a woman that has done absolutely nothing to you or to anybody related to you. Now, you've come online to bash this woman and call her all sorts of names. I understand that the moment Baba Mohbad and whoever came online to bring their family issue online, Mr. Luatosin, Ekaro, Shawapa. So the moment Baba Mohbad came online and talked about, Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, and all of that, he has given everyone an open invitation to talk about this case. So nobody needs permission from anybody. However, even though we've all been given, an open invitation to talk about this, I think there's a certain level of decorum that is expected of us. While you want to talk about it, there's a level to where you don't even have to cross. There are boundaries that you cannot cross. And these boundaries include saying things that you do not have verifiable evidences for. And then Birawa, why will people come online to say things? Olaomi Williams, good morning. Yvonne, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Why would you even come online to say things that you do not have evidences for? Birawa, what is the driving force? There are 3 things. Don't drive around people here. Number 1 is recognition and fame. They just want to be recognized. They want the fame. They want people to know them. They want people to hear their names. They want people to see them as though they are the King Kongs. That's the major thing. They want to grow a platform for themselves where they feel like after Justice for Mohbad, they can begin to do other things on social media. Secondly, they are doing this for the gifts. TikTok has made majority of these guys, these hungry losers, TikTok has made them millionaires. How? Once they come here and they start spewing their rubbish. Once they come here and they start spewing their rubbish that they spew on social media, people who thrive on negativity, the same Africans who are in diaspora, who are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, the same Africans who have not even fed their family, the same Africans, the same Nigerians who have people in the community that are hungry, people who need any form of support, one support or the other, these same Nigerians in diaspora will use their ad-earned money to promote those pages by giving them gifts, by giving them stars. Now, at the end of every 5 hours live stream, when they go and check their balance and they see $200 or $250, when you convert that to Naira, lower by, we're talking about at least a roughly 400 to 500,000. I ask you, how do you expect them to stop? because it has become a side also for them. Don't forget that in the Western world, people are quitting their jobs to do full-time content creating. Nǹkan táwọn eléyìí ń ṣe, ó ti yàtọ̀. If you guys want to be nuisance, it's okay to be a nuisance. You can do the things. Say àwọn DJ Chicken ń ṣe, àwọn mi ò gbọ́ pa, mi ò gbọ́ kíní kan, all those Raz Yoruba boys, àbí kí ló ń pè wọ́n. You can come online and do the same things they are doing, because whether we like it or not, our boys yẹn wọn ò bá tèèyàn jẹ́. Wọn ò ní tí kí tèèyàn má dá. Wọn ò parọ́ mọ́ anybody. They are just there. They are having fun. Their talent is to make people laugh. They have something to put out on social media, tó ń pa àwọn èèyàn lẹ́rìn, and they are making money from it. What it means is that when people watch them, people derive joy in watching them, and people gift them. Wọn ò pa anybody lára, wọn ò disturb anybody, wọn ò ní kí anybody má live life wọn. That's the second reason why these people are doing this rubbish they're doing. Now, what is the main reason why, even when the likes of Arifa realize that he's fucked up, what's that one reason to Jackie Arifa bota kowado bale lori live? It's because Komobo she first save face. It's because he still wanted to put on that show to show people that yes, I'm a King Kong. Because ó ti rí wípé in the past àwọn èèyàn ti bú àwọn ọba lọ tí ó dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. So for him, it's like freedom of speech. Anybody can say anything. Kò sí nǹkan anybody fi lè ṣe. He got carried away. Arifa, well done. Oh, this is why I like Arifa. Arifa, well done. He got carried away. I've said this before and I say it again boldly. If you have things going on for you in your everyday life, if you have a family that you cherish so much, if you have a career that you're pushing, if you look at your bank account and you're able to smile, if you're able to pay your bills conveniently, where you don't have to go and ask anybody to borrow you don't have to take loan to pay your rent or pay your bills, if you're okay and you can look at yourself in depth, look at the in depth of your life, of your career, of your family, and you can say to yourself, actually, I am blessed. You will not be seen. Nobody that can say, God has been faithful. Nobody like that will come on social media and spew such hate on somebody you do not know. Wùmí ò pa anybody lọ́mọ, kò pa wọ́n lọ́mọ jẹ. Wùmí ò wálé yín kó gba daily bread lọ́wọ́ yín. Wùmí ò make yín kẹ́ lose iṣẹ́ yín. Wùmí ò pa ọmọ yín, kò gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín, kò gbé. Wùmí ṣe nǹkan kan fún ẹ̀yin people yìí. Yet you come on social media. You people are refusing, and we keep saying, can you give her the benefit of the doubt? If you're saying that ọmọ yìí ṣe báyìí, ó ṣe àwo, ó ṣe gbá, ó ṣe àwo, there's nothing tó ti show pé lóòótọ́ ọmọ yìí ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ pé ó ṣe yìí. So can you people please give her that benefit of a doubt? We begged for months. Ọmọ yìí ò ṣe kíní yìí. Why would you people think it is a norm for a young girl at that age to buy a partner? For what? Ṣé Wunmi stand láti gain more tí Mohbad bá wà láyé ni, or stand láti gain more nínú ikú Mohbad? Ọmọ kékeré bẹ́ẹ̀, do you think it is a wish láti jẹ́ opó? All that conspiracy theory from Sam Larry buying Mohbad because he had a sexual relationship with Wunmi, tí Wunmi fi ṣe kíní kan, to àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad kan ló ń bá Wunmi sùn, to àwọn neighbor kan ló ń bá Wunmi sùn. Ẹ wá ṣe, and let me tell you, I say this and I say this boldly, that Ọlọ́run tó bá ní Mohbad kò ń fún wọn ní pressure, ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń bá kíní kan tó ń bọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀sùn yẹn, ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ló bá wọn tó ṣe lọ kọlù ọba tó kọlù yìí. Because whether we like it or not, èèyàn mélòó ni Wunmi fẹ́ fọlọ́pàá gbé? Èèyàn mélòó ni Wunmi lè arrest? But God intentionally, strategically let these people make this mistake of mentioning the name of an Oba that can tó lè actually jù wọ́n nù, tó lè jù wọ́n sọnù. And that's how Wunmi will be getting justice by proxy. Because àìmọye ìgbà téèyàn ti ń bò people ìwà ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé wọn ní ṣọlọ́pàá máa gbé wọn ní tọ́lọ́pàá. But now that the Oba has taken that step to pick them, it's a good avenue for Wunmi herself to go put everything she has forward before a court to say, this is what these people have done to me. This is, what they've done. These are the things they've said. Can you please ask these people to bring the evidence? And that's where we are now. So I want people here, I feel like they all know what's up. And Sherry, as much as I'm saying Veron, Abefe kó lọ, wọ́n ní ní mo ṣe máa ń pè yẹn ní Yorùbá. But it takes another level of wisdom for somebody to come and say, I'm sorry, Oba, I'm sorry, Oemi, I'm no longer doing this, because any yara logungbe. If Arifa was sensible, he would have done that and he would have just backed off. By now, kini you need escalate ati more me ta ma so boya elomi ati gbe sórí. Or you are in Nigeria and you think you can just talk to a king like that and get away with it? You went as far as saying Oba gong 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 lo send the abere to fi pa Mohbad. If nothing, if the Oba, does not ask for evidence for anything, for all the name calling and all the defamation of his character, the Oba needs to ask him to give him the proof. Ibiti and it moto Oba Islander black abikilo pe kolo yen to ni won lo deliver kini yen. He has to bring that evidence. TNM, good morning, sis. Pepe Sne, good morning everyone. How are you, sis? It's been a while. So the Oba has to tell him to bring the evidence. Kilo ni kini nkan to so of everything to wá ṣe. You now staged a call and said it was the Oba's PA and said it's the Oba. Oba ló pè mí yẹn. Oba ló ń sọ pé kábíyèsí o. Kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́lẹ̀ fi mí ṣe kábíyèsí o. Ẹ wá sọ odindi ọba di èèyàn tẹ́ fi ń ṣe movie lórí social media. Ẹ sọ odindi ọba di èèyàn tẹ́ fi ń ṣe make believe stories on social media. Ẹ bẹ̀rù, you have no fear. You have no fear for a ruling king. Odindi ọba lẹ fi ṣe yamayama tó tún yẹn lórí social media. If the Oba even lets you go, the Oba himself will be questioned. So it's not enough láti dọ̀bálẹ̀. It's not enough láti bẹ̀bẹ̀. It's not enough láti ní ẹjọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ yìí lọ. Because everything, everybody, and when I say everybody, I mean every single person on social media has to be held accountable. You will not come on social media to just say things and think, oh yeah, Sony. As much as you think you're making these videos on TikTok and when you end the live, the video is gone, bear in mind that there are people who are streaming your videos on YouTube right now. You even have no idea. There are people who are recording those videos and keeping them for later and you have no idea. So you see, Alati, we're very cautious of the things we say and do on social media. For me, personally, me or pity Arifa at all, and I'm very happy. Before this whole thing, when Arifa...
Power tap, guys. Power tap.
Please give us up for power tap. When Arifa set the dates for his wedding and all of that, if you guys remember quite well, he then came to our team and then he was begging for peace. And one of the things that I said was, you cannot do peace behind, because everything you said about me, you said on your page. Now, if you feel like you have to, do you want some? If you feel like you want to, you have to, or you want peace now, the right thing to do is to go on that same platform where you've defamed Wumi's character. You go there just like Veron did and say, oh, everything I've said, though, Emma Binu, I want you to mislead me or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm backing out from this. I'm still going to do justice for Mohbad, but anything that has to do with abusing the wife or the child or whatever, for now, I'm not saying anything. You do it like an adult, like a matured man that you are, and then everybody can then say, oh, Arifa no bukini komo, so Arifa, but you then went behind to do it because you thought, oh yeah, you can actually maneuver your way. You thought, oh yeah, only I want people in my phone any soft landing. So, but see, I was okay. Emma de Arifa Molori platform. You were still doing show and abusing women. You were still calling on people's shows and you were abusing women. You had the chance to make a change. You had the chance to do right by not just by Wunmi or Liam, because you actually don't owe them anything, but to do right by your viewers, to come online and do something dignifying by coming online to give an apology and say, like, I'm no longer doing this. I don't want to be abusive anymore. I want us to continue this justice fight. But until the toxicology and the autopsy result comes out, I don't want to continue to bash the wife or the child or put out any theory, any information that is not verifiable, that I cannot or I do not have evidences for. That would have been very, very, very dignifying. That would have been the best thing, the most dignifying thing that you would have done in your entire life on social media. But you chose not to do that. What will be also to talk about, I think a few things that have happened in the past couple of days that I've just been, offline, like off and on, but I've been here a lot of times and I've just sat in the comment section and listened. One of the other things that stood out for me as well was, this whole conspiracy theory around Baba Mohbad having a DNA, a court order, for a DNA and all of that. That is a lie. No court has issued Baba Mohbad anything for a DNA. As a matter of fact, if Baba Mohbad has a DNA, the court order, the court will not be telling Baba Mohbad that, okay, go and do it. However, the court will actually issue that DNA request there and then. So what Baba Mohbad has is a form. And remember, he said it, that he has a form that's been filed. That form is what he will serve to Wunmi. That form, Wunmi will then take it back to court to go and say, yes, we want to proceed with this, or no, these are our terms. Sure, you understand? So there's no court order anywhere. And between me and you guys know that Baba Mohbad supporters are restless. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé àwọn èèyàn change, ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ change tó máa wà restless tó yẹ pé ara wọn ò kí ń lè balẹ̀, ara wọn ò kí ń lè dúró síbì kan. Baba Mohbad supporters are changed. Trust me, if they have that DNA request, if they have that court order, I assure you 1,001%, they would have posted that on social media to even me, to use it to her and say, hey, whoa, this is the court order. Or they said we don't have a court order. This is it. Baba Mohbad supporters they would have posted that DNA, that court order out. They would have put it out on social media to say Wunmi has been instructed by so and so court to go and do a DNA. So there's no DNA, there's no court order anywhere for Wunmi to go and do a DNA. Unfortunately for them, the people who are supporting Wunmi are not numbskulls like them. And to be honest, people who are supporting Wunmi do not have the time to continue to report, to debunk, and to clear the doubts and all of that, because we know that our people are sensible, and when we hear certain things, we're able to critically think about it and analyze it before we even come public to talk about it. So you see, they're all of these people who are against me. There's just one thing, don't drive one. The same thing, don't drive Baba Mohbad. They're all driven by the same thing. The same thing driving Baba Mohbad is what is driving these people, and it's nothing but greed and fame. That's it. It's just greed and the fame. I want to be known. I want to be popular. I want people to know me to be the father of the celebrity. I want people to know me to be, the social media influencer, the social media blogger, the social media journalist that did this, that supported justice for Mohbad, that did this. I want to grow my platform. I want people to know me. I want this, I want that. Outside that, the next thing they want is money. Owo kinimule rigbambe. Motira moto now. Elera gold, I saw a video of some of these people when they started in September, and I look at them now. I'm like, oh my God, this is like a full-time job for these guys, because these guys are cashing out here. If you see them back then and you see them now, put their pictures together, you will see, really, is it the same person? So we don't expect them to change, because we know that this is now a job for them. This is now a side also. Like, I won't even say side also. This is their main job, because majority of these people do not have a job. They sit here on TikTok, to make money, and this is where this is where they survive. This is like a source of livelihood for them. And the ones who are in diaspora, who are even managing, the ones who have a little change, who are able to come on social media to gift and to give them gift and to support and to do this and do that. You are repay after every little misunderstanding. The next thing you hear is, mo da owo ba you, ewa dak pada fún mi. Mo fún lágbájá lówó ba you, ewa dak pada fún mi. You begin to hear, I gave them this, I gave this person that, I gave them this. Nobody that is blessed, nobody that God has blessed you, if you know how to be a blessing, you will know that oreto mashe funyo, that you will tell a third party, you know that when you do something for somebody, or when you help people, you have to make sure that it remains between you, that person you have helped, and God Almighty. But when you help somebody and you tell a third party, and that's why you see them say things like, mo fun lagbada ni kini kan, ewa dakwada for me because we are fighting. Westo, like this Madam Eris to so not 10 million naira, lawyer or justice for Mohbad, kawa dakwada phone. Whatever you gave was voluntary. Nobody came to you to beg you to donate or to do whatever. You did that because you had it to give. And I feel like the moment you've given that, you've given it, and that's it. Otiloni is like going to a restaurant to buy food. You've tapped your card, you've been served the food, you have to deal. You're not going to say, jollof rice is not jollof rice. I don't want it. Give me a 4. I don't want the 4. No, give my money back. It doesn't happen like that. So when you come on TikTok and you gift people and you do whatever, you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. But when you then begin to ask for a refund, it's funny. Or when you begin to talk about it, it's funny. It's like childish. It's a whole, it's childish on a whole different level. So I think it feels really good to know that we're on the right course, we're on the right path. That so far so good. Admin TG, Kilomba Kiri. It feels good to know that we're on the money admin to GOs to take over Shuel. So it feels good to know that we're on the right path and we're doing the right thing. And I feel like we're all building our credibility some way, somehow by doing this. Whether we like it or not, justice for Mohbad, and people remember the name Abefe what do people remember you of? Because whether we like it or not, Arifa ti kọ, ó ti kọ kíní ẹ̀ báyìí sìn, ó ti kọ báwọn èèyàn ṣe máa rántí ẹ̀ báyìí sìn. Tí Arifa bá bọ́ta lọ́la, tó bá sọ̀rọ̀, Tabaka just tó bá lọ sẹ́wọ̀n bó ṣe máa tó bá padà wá 3 years after, tó bá go live, people, the only thing táwọn èèyàn máa fi rántí, ṣe rántí bàbá Arifa yẹn tó sọ̀rọ̀ kan nípa ọba tó fi gbé lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Nobody would remember what he was doing when he said something about the king. Nobody would say, Arifa yẹn ló help on lórí justice for Mohbad tó fi get justice. No. Di pé àṣẹmọ Arifa yẹn tó parọ́ tó bá sórí TikTok tó wá parọ́ pé ọba ló bí ọmọ Mohbad fún yẹn, ẹlẹ́wọ̀n yẹn. That's how people remember you. The same way when people talk about Westo, what do people remember? Westo ẹ rántí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Mọ̀ ní tó máa ń ṣe justice for Mohbad, mọ̀ bọ̀bọ́ tí wọ́n arrest ìyàwó ẹ̀ yẹn, tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ sùn ẹ̀wọ̀n, tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ sùn police station yẹn, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó tún wà lórí live tó ń ṣe show. People remember. So whether I like it or not, everybody thought he shit on ṣe nǹkan kan lórí TikTok yìí, nǹkan kan wà tó máa fi rántí yín. Bóyá dáadáa lẹ ṣe o, bóyá burú lẹ ṣe o. But as long as you have a name, whether you've used the fake profile or you've used the real profile, as long as you have a name on this space, people remember you with something. Ṣé violence ni o, they will know. Ṣé kìnnìkan ni o, they will know. Ṣé give and take ni o, they will know. So people will actually, there's definitely going to be something that people will be able to identify you with. So whether we like it or not, whatever we do, let's make sure that àwọn ìwà tá à ń wò lórí social media, àwọn ìwà tó yẹ pé nǹkan táwọn èèyàn máa fi rántí wa, you make sure that you do what you want to be remembered by. If you like, come here and do like only squishes. People remember like, only profile kan tó ń jẹ́ Tèmiládé, profile yẹn máa ní squishes lórí o. So you see, let's just try and do it. And I'm really thankful that, we're on the right path. And I know that we're very, very good. Someone asked me and said, do you think you're going to get justice? I said, see, as far as what pied Mohbad, I personally think that Wunmi and Liam will get justice. I just do not think Baba Mohbad will get justice, because I know that if the answers from the autopsy and the toxicology does not point hands to Wunmi, I know. Who's at the door? Are you okay? If that answer does not point hands to Wunmi, Baba will not accept that result as the right result. Baba will want to counter, he wants to tackle the government, not because he doesn't believe that, but because he wants a particular answer. He wants all fingers to point at this innocent girl. So I feel like Wunmi will get that closure that she wants. Wunmi will get the justice. Iya Mohbad will get justice. Liam will also get justice, but I just do not know what justice means for Baba Mohbad. Because for Baba Mohbad, justice is anything that takes Wunmi and Liam out of the picture and puts him in the position of the rightful person to inherit all of Mohbad's property. Now, in the absence of Wunmi and Liam, we know that the only person who should stand in position to inherit Mohbad's property is Baba Mohbad. So if the DNA, if the toxicology and the autopsy results is saying that Liam and Wunmi, Liam is Mohbad's child, Baba knows that he's lost, because he knows that majority of Mohbad's wealth now comes to the little boy. So you see, what does justice for Mohbad mean to Baba Mohbad? And I do believe that justice for Mohbad is completely different. What Baba Mohbad wants for justice is different to what Wunmi wants. It's different to what Iya Mohbad wants. And I think we've also heard Baba said one too many times that if it takes his son being in that mortuary for 10 years for him to get the justice that he wants, he will keep his son's body there, and his son will not be buried until he gets the justice that he wants. Not the justice that Mohbad deserves, not the justice that Mohbad should get, but the justice that Baba Mohbad wants. The justice that points fingers at Wunmi to be the perpetrator of that act, even though the police did not even name her a suspect in this case. Even though she's only a witness to this case, Baba is waiting patiently for the toxicology and the autopsy result to point fingers at her. Baba is waiting desperately for that child not to be Mohbad's child. All of this is driven by greed and nothing more. So that's my submission. I don't know if anybody else has something to say.